The doctor just said, you have melanoma, stage 4 advanced melanoma. I'm sorry, there's no cure for what you've got. It was a death sentence. That's what I was given, and I can't describe what that feels like. It was one of the toughest days of my life. My life expectancy at the time, I believe, was around 6 months, but a lot of people didn't even make it to 6 months. The way home in the car, I distinctly remember it was a Friday night and everybody was out laughing, having fun, drinking beers, and I remember thinking, how can you all be doing that when my life's just being turned upside down? And life just goes on. Something like that has just happened to our family, but life goes on. I went home and went up to the bedroom. Sorry. My eldest daughter came up and I didn't even tell her the gory details. I just said, Morgan, I have cancer, and she put her head in my chest and she just kept saying, no, Mum, no, Mum. And at that stage I just said, I'll fix it. In my head I thought, how the hell am I going to fix this? And my other daughter came upstairs and she's a lot quieter and she just sobbed in my chest. I never contemplated giving myself no chance. That just couldn't, I wouldn't. I'd promised my daughters I would live. I hung on to hope the whole time, I really did, even though, to my knowledge, no one had survived that diagnosis before. But I had to tell myself someone has to be the first. The hardest time for me was at night, laying in bed, thinking, trying to stop the negative thoughts, the things you start thinking that you could miss out on, like your children's weddings, being a grandparent, those things that you live for, and you become so attuned to time and that it can be whipped out from under you at any given moment. That was the hardest time, laying in bed and dealing with all these other guests in my head. Scott went through a lot, emotionally as well, and financially. His business suffered because he was trying to look after our children, fly back and forth from America. Things went pear-shaped for us financially. We are so grateful that I'm still here and we're all still together, but that side of it is really tough as well. And yeah, people need to understand that as well. It's not just the physical pain or the diagnosis. It affects every area of your life. And my sisters, my father, my brother, everybody suffers through this. Survival rates for melanoma depend on a few factors: what stage you are at, what age you are, whether you respond to treatment or not. So there are a lot of different factors involved, and nobody can really tell you that except your doctor, because we are all completely different humans. We all have different DNA and we will all respond differently to treatments. To go Googling or comparing yourself to others is not a great idea. Just stick with your team, keep positive and hopeful, and you're on your way. Every birthday is just a blessing. I believe that while there's life, there is hope, and every day you're on the earth and still alive, there is hope that something's going to work for you.